putting together a big network dedicated to getting wasted food out of landfills and into the hands of people who could use it. We're operating largely through in-kind donations, so all of the food is donated to us. This is a volunteer-driven effort, so just about everybody involved is a volunteer.
Free Farm is a institution. It's one of the best blessings that ever happened to me being a part of the Free Farm. The reason why, because of my love of feeding people, so I fit right in with them. Food Not Bombs, who prepare food Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, go out and feed the people in the community, hungry and the homeless people, for free. I mean, they cook, they come, the volunteers come like 10:30 every Saturday and Sunday, Monday. They cook, and around 1:30, 2 o'clock, they go out and they feed the community. That is a blessing, and people look forward. It's so satisfying because those people will come to you and say, like, this is the best meal, the first decent meal I've had all week or all month. Or,
what a blessing.
And it's like, oh, I love
to help and heal
Food
people.
Not Bomb, yeah, they really are a institution within themselves. So they use the Baltimore Free Farm kitchen. I use it, of course, for a Taste of International, my catering service. Matt Burke with Food Rescue. He collects all the food from all these different stores because it's a policy that stores have to get rid of food by a certain time close to expiration date, and a lot of times there's nothing wrong with that food.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we rescue it. That's why we call it food rescue. We rescue the food, we sort through it, we see what's borderline, we get rid of things that might be going bad, repackage it, rebox it, and
rather than being wasteful.
Give it away, and the people love it. We have some people who come every Wednesday.
Wow.
Because first of all, it's in a lot of areas. It's hard to get fresh vegetables. So working with Food Rescue, the beautiful thing about it is that you can volunteer, and then before we put everything out for the people, we get to grab a few things for ourselves in exchange for volunteering, which is a win-win situation to me. Like you can't, get fresh, organic fruits and vegetables, bread, eggs. The program is a blessing. We started out with one rescue day. Now we have 9 locations. I was taught from the age of 4 years old how to cook from my mom, Mama G, Carolyn Howard Graham. She was just like kind of person that always had extra food on the stove in case anybody stopped by. She never wanted to see anybody hungry, and I got that passion for feeding people from my mom.
And what you're doing is such a good deed, and it's from the heart. Who can volunteer?
Anybody.
Anybody can volunteer?
Anybody can volunteer. Like I said, this is a volunteer-run project.
Who gives up their whole life, like Matt and some of the volunteers, some of us. We live to help Matt keep that going because it helps us and it helps so many. And he spread it out in different parts of the city. So no matter where you live, you can find a food rescue location.
There's opportunities on every level to volunteer wherever anybody would like to be involved. I
love feeding people. I like when people are eating, their bellies full, and they're looking at me with eyes of love.
Yes.
It's a blessing.
I was in a restaurant and overheard him talking to another gentleman. I've always been into food that's wasted. So I worked in the hospital in the food department, and they would, everything that wasn't used, even brand new pans of lasagna would be dumped.
Wow. Brand new.
It makes me crazy. It was homemade.
No, they
So
do
I
it
was
at Whole
taking
Foods.
cups. I would be a serving on geriatrics, so I would put in the cups some things, and I mean, it was just drove me crazy. That kind of waste, always since I was a little girl.
I remember one particular incident. I was walking up Charles Street,
Yeah.
And this car skidded over and kind of startled me. And I was like, and this guy jumped out the car, put $60, three $20 bills in my hands, jumped back in his car and said, "You probably don't remember me, but you fed me and all my friends at the 8x10 when we were broke." I became known as the food queen of Baltimore because I'll go feed people. And if people don't have money, I'll still feed them.